Unit 3, Lesson 3.4, Example number 3. Here they want you to add the two unlike mixed numbers of 5 3/8 and 3 1/4. If you take a look, when we're dealing with mixed numbers, there's two parts we're concerned about. One is the whole number portion, which we always just add, and the other is the fractional portion. Now, in the fractional portion, in order to add them by hand, they have to be like fractions. Like fractions mean that the denominators are the same. In this case, we have a denominator of 8 in our first mixed number and a denominator of 4 in our second mixed number. That's not going to work. So we need to find what's called the LCD, or the lowest common denominator, of 8 and 4. The lowest common denominator is the smallest number that both 8 and 4 will divide into. So how to find that is you take the largest of the two numbers, 8, and start multiplying it by 2 and then by 3 and so on until you reach that LCD, until you find something that's also divisible by 4. So let's start. 8 times 1 is 8. Is 8 divisible by 4? Yes, actually it is. It is 4 times 2. So we can write 8 here. We found our LCD. Our LCD is 8. So all we have to do now is rewrite both of these fractions with a denominator of 8. You can see that our first mixed number and its fractional portion is already over 8, so we can leave that as is. Okay, our second one is over 4. So to get from 4 to 8, I had to multiply by 2. What I do to the denominator, I must also do to the numerator. 1 times 2 gives me 2. So 3 2/8 is what we call an equivalent form of 3 1/4. Equivalent meaning that it has the same numerical value. If you were to put that into your calculator, you will get the same decimal value for both 3 1/4 and 3 2/8, but they're just written differently. So that's why they're called equivalent fractions. Now all we have to do is add these mixed numbers, and you know how to do that. We add the whole number portion. So 5 plus 3 gives us 8. And then we add the numerators and keep the same denominator for the fractional portion. So 3 plus 2 gives us 5. And we keep that original denominator of 8. So 8 5/8 is actually as reduced and as simple of a form as we're going to get with that answer. So 8 5/8 is your answer.